Hi, I'm Colleen. I'm the Smart Cookie Cook, and if you noticed something different today, it's because we're in a brand new kitchen. That's right, my friends, I have moved from the original Smart Cookie Households kitchen to my new apartment's kitchen, and yes, it's a little bit more confined quarters, but that just means you and I can get closer. Having a new kitchen meant getting all new supplies and making sure my kitchen was stocked. Most 19-year-olds with their first place of their own don't need half the things for their kitchen that I do, like say cupcake tins or a fancy KitchenAid mixer. But my friends, I'm not the average 19-year-old, I'm the Smart Cookie Cook. Admittedly, I am a little bit nervous to be cooking in here for the first time because it's unfamiliar. I don't really know where stuff is or how it works, so I guess we're going to explore it together. And to make things a little bit easier, we're going to tackle something that I'm quite the expert in. We're going to make veggie burgers for dinner tonight. These guys are called green monsters because they're packed with all this nutrient-rich green stuff, but they're actually going to be completely delicious. We got broccoli, we got spinach, and one of my favorite things ever, we got avocado. Let's hop into the kitchen and let's make some right now. Here's my favorite ingredient ever that we're starting with. I got some creamy avocado. I smashed it up and put it in this pot here. Really, you should be using a mixing bowl, but little old me doesn't have any clean mixing bowls right now. So there's a huge cooking tip for you. Use what you got on hand. Next, I have 4 cups of finely chopped fresh broccoli that I popped in the microwave with a little bit of water for 3 minutes just to make it nice and soft so it's not totally raw when we throw it in here. Then the third component of our green monster burgers is spinach. About 3 cups of the fresh spinach. This stuff wilts down a lot. Now I have some cooked brown rice that's going to make this nice and hearty, and I'm going to add this to our mixture as well. This was 1 cup of uncooked rice that I cooked up on the stove. Now when I make veggie burgers, I follow a 3-part formula, no matter what kind or what flavor of veggie burger I'm making. So the first component is your protein. So that can be quinoa, that can be lots of eggs, that can be lots of cheese, and usually, most often, it's beans. In the case of our burgers, we're going to be using chickpeas. The second component is your veggies and or your grains. So we have our broccoli, our spinach, our avocado, and we have some brown rice that's really going to bulk it up. The third component is your binder or binders. That can be egg, that can be cheese, and a little bit of flour as well. It's whatever is going to take and hold everything together and make it a burger. I got red pepper flakes because a little bit of heat never hurt anybody, but if you don't like spice, feel free to leave it out. Again, gotta have a little bit of salt. Now here's one of my favorite things, fresh chopped shallot. This is going to bring some serious flavor to the table. And of course, you guys know how I feel about garlic. Me and garlic, we got a good relationship going on. Go ahead and be generous there. Now this may be called veggie burgers, but we're still going to get some protein in there. So for these burgers, we're going to use chickpeas. So I got a whole can that I'm going to dump in here. And lastly, we want our binders. So I'm going to put in 2 whole eggs. Fat-free ricotta cheese. This stuff is one of my secret weapons. It's got almost no calories. Obviously, it's fat-free, but it's got a little bit of protein, and it's a great way to add just a little something extra to whatever you're baking or cooking. It's a little bit indulgent, but without all the fat and calories of your normal ricotta or cream cheese. Lastly, I got here some light cheese sticks. This is the mozzarella one. This is another one of my secret weapons in healthy cooking. So we shredded 2 of those light cheese sticks into the mix. We're going to give it a quick rough mix with a spoon. Then we'll pop that mixture into a food processor, grind it up a little bit so it can be compressed into patties. Okay, then I want you to transfer that mixture right back to your original mixing bowl. Last thing I want to add is a 1/4 cup of flour to help hold everything together. So just mix that in until you can't see it anymore. And yes, folks, this goes better if you're using an actual mixing bowl. Told you, working in a new kitchen's difficult, man. We're gonna take our mixture that we just put together. Gonna get our hands a little bit dirty, just like you would when forming regular hamburger patties. Take a good handful, pat it down, and plop it on the tray. And just keep going until you run out of the stuff. Now we'll take our little green beauties and pop them into the oven at 350 until they're golden brown and set up. Then we can eat them. This is what I'm going to be doing as soon as we're done cooking. Does he not look like the picture of comfort? Oh, I know. Your life is so hard, isn't it? Alright, my little green monsters are done. And that means we get to eat some. Alright, let's give this little guy a try. I cannot wait. There's so much good stuff packed in there, and it looks golden brown. And my God, it smells delicious. I can see the chunks of chickpea in here, all that good broccoli. Mm. Mm. Oh my gosh, this is so tasty. I can't even believe something that's so good for me tastes so good too. Man, am I gonna have me one delicious dinner tonight. So when you need a way to get something super nutritious into your system, like broccoli, avocado, spinach, beans, brown rice, all that good stuff, but you also need a way to make it so delectable that you don't even know what's good for you, just ask yourself this. What would the Smart Cookie cook? I hate my life. Hey, guess what? How many times have you been watching these videos or looking at my website and been like, I want that? Well, the Smart Cookie Cook is taking orders, so if you live locally in the central New York area, you can order basically any of my recipes off the website from me for very reasonable pricing. I'll make them for you for whatever date you need it or want it for. Pricing depends on what you order, but I can make you just about anything, including these veggie burgers. I've sold them to people in the past, and what I do is I pre-make them and form them, and then I give them to you unbaked. So you bake them yourself, so you can have them fresh whenever you're ready to eat them. But of course, you can order baked goods and other kinds of treats from me as well. Just take a browse from the website and see what you'd like. Then shoot me an email. It's thesmartcookiecook@yahoo.com. You can also find a contact form on the website if that works for you as well. Or if you see me in person, feel free to just talk to me then. I am more than willing to make something delicious for you.